James Franco.
No, but
I know, but does he
yeah.
get it? Does he get it? He's apparently getting a pass. But we have somebody
Why?
else who was on a very popular show for like 10 years,
I'm
and
glad we were on the same swag
she's
page.
clearly not getting a pass because she's going to jail. And I
Who?
don't know her name because
Allison Mack.
Allison Mack.
Oh yeah, the girl from
NXIVM.
Smallville.
NXIVM.
Also,
I only remember her as the girl from Smallville, even though I know what NXIVM is.
Have you seen the documentary? There's a documentary
Yeah.
about NXIVM. That shit is wild. What she did is wild.
wait, the
They were
documentary
branding
is about her.
vaginas and shit. It's about NXIVM, and she was like up there. She was like
She's-
up
Yeah,
there.
she
up
was
there.
a recruit.
Yeah.
She was a recruiter, basically. Like
She-
she
and
would
she
go
was,
out
like-
and try to bring people into it.
and
Like,
and there's like a secret part in the cult. There's like a secret cult, and then they like brand them and stuff. And she was like the leader of the secret cult, and she would have women branding their vaginas, literally branding their fucking vaginas. I don't understand.
What does that mean? Like they were like burning.
Like yeah, like burning the guy's initials. I think his name was Keith, the leader of it. Regardless, I could be crossing it with a different cult.
maybe
but
they,
whatever
maybe,
his
maybe they
Keith-
loved him.
I think it was like Keith Lanieri or some shit like that. No, they didn't
Eric.
love him. But here's the wild thing. If you turned them, like if you turned the logo a little bit, like the way that they wrote it, the AM was also branded on their vaginas for Allison Mack. So it could be like his initials one way you looked at it, and another way it would be hers, which is fucking wild to me.
You know what?
But-
that part of that's kind of talent though, because think of the graphic designer that had to
Yeah, I
pull
mean,
off
yeah,
that
you're right.
bullshit.
You're right.
Like, who knows
Like-
if they had any clue what they were doing? But there's no way in hell that her or that dude did it. It was someone with like a degree
Mm-hmm.
and a fucking good job picking up some freelance work, being like, I need to design
I mean,
a brand that looks like K something and AM.
it's actually
Mhm.
it's actually really
Different.
not. It's not that difficult to do. There's a program.
Eric is the guy who ran the cult.
I'm actually the guy.
Right?
Who,
Yeah. He's Keith.
It's not that difficult, guys. Let me tell
No,
you.
I'm
there's
gonna
a
tell you all how I did it right now.
there's a program online where you can type in like 2 words and it'll do exactly what we're describing. It'll like if you look at it 2 different ways, it'll spell out different things.
Also, you know what else I remember from that documentary?
What?
One of their husbands' names was Nippy, and
Interesting.
yeah, that was something I couldn't get over either. It was just like,
All right,
Nippy.
but now what is she in trouble for? Because
We just told you, I think.
no, I understand, but are these women, or I don't know? I guess is it women and men in the cult?
I think so.
I
think
think
it's mostly
predominantly
women.
women.
Yeah.
But like there are men, I think, just probably mostly as a smokescreen.
That's kind of what it was. It was more so like they were like either recruiters or like they would. I could be wrong here, but I think they would have like these manly macho parties where like the guys would get together and just be dicks, like that kind of thing. But I could be
Uh-huh.
wrong. I could be wrong about
But
that.
now going into the cult, were the people aware of what was going to be happening?
No.
S-
And
so
also, so like
were
Allison
they being
Mack.
forced to
Yeah.
get branded?
So yes, so Allison Mack specifically, like that little mini cult inside the cult,
Uh-huh.
she would make them send like, you would have to tell her a personal secret, and she would use it as blackmail, and then
I
she would
see.
have nudes of you and
I
like
see.
videos. Yeah, so it
I was
like a
gonna
whole
say
thing.
it's really strange to have to explain like just the general dynamics of a cult to Eric because he seems
Thanks.
to not understand how they operate.
Well, no, because I watched what's the other one with the guy, the Gandhi looking dude, not the Gandhi looking dude, with
You're
it's all
probably
right.
talking about like Heaven's Gate. I'm
No.
guessing.
Oh my God, Heaven's Gate
No,
was
no, no.
another
Because that was a
great
documentary that came out.
No,
Also, a great podcast goes into a little bit more detail.
I gotta listen. You were
No.
telling me about it last.
It was
Yeah.
the Netflix show that they did. It was
Oh, the Wild Country or something.
Yeah,
Wild
yeah,
Wild
yeah.
Country. Holy shit.
yeah,
They did a
yeah, yeah.
follow-up. They did a follow-up to that documentary. It's like Finding Sheila or some shit like that. And it's about Sheila. I
When did
can't.
when
We
did
gotta
that-
watch it on the pod.
When did that come out?
Dude, recently. We gotta watch it on the pod because the
It's on
Sheila
Netflix?
one is nuts. This bitch goes around. It's so funny. Yeah. She's like, she'll be like, yeah, she wrote a book. So the documentary is about her on her book tour.
This is on Netflix?
I think so. I think it's on Netflix because the Wild Wild Country one was on Netflix, right?
I feel like this would have been
that was
such a
on
bigger
Netflix.
deal if it had just come out.
It was a big deal. I'm telling you. You got to see it. We got to watch it on the pod. We have to because
Anyway.
I feel like we should watch that, and we should also watch the 2-part documentary now episode about that's like a riff on Wild Wild Country.
We should just watch all of it.
Well, okay. The point that I was making was like in that cult, it looked like everybody was like in agreement to what was happening. So like,
Eric,
what's up?
Eric,
what's up? Go ahead.
Do you not know how that works?
Most cults look that way.
Okay.
That's just cults.
Well, no, but they show. I'm saying they show people
when people aren't in
okay
agreement with it. That's imprisonment.
Leah
Cults have
Remini,
that aspect to them.
Leah Remini is not going on this anti-Scientology tour for you to do this, Eric.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Also,
I'm just
if you haven't watched, just for our viewers out there, just watch Scientology and the Aftermath, which is the Leah Remini docu-series about how fucking terrifying Scientology is. Yeah, do that shit.
Well, she's going to jail for 3 years.
Leah Remini?
No, Allison Mack.
I was going to say, what the fuck did Leah Remini do?
She's going to
spoke out against Scientology.
And now she's got to go. She's got to go. Joe Biden's like, yo, fuck this. She's
Joe Biden's like, I don't want to deal with this. And then he's just like easier to get rid of Leah than Scientology.
He's like, I just want to go to bed by like 8.
I can't believe she's only getting 3 years.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, like, does she deserve more?
Yes.
How does this?
If you watch that NXIVM documentary, you'll be on my side. She deserves more.
I think it's because I found her so attractive in the show.
Everybody did at one point.
That I'm just like,
really?
Yeah, but not now.
She was the blonde girl from.
I know, but obviously.
There's other people in the show significantly more attractive.
I know. Thank you, Jake. I'm aware. But you're right.
Her hair looked like it was permanently and sprayed. Like, just like, oh God, yeah. You know what I did before I woke up and went to high school this morning? I just took an entire can of Aquanet to my fucking head and didn't like do anything with it. It's just straight hair.
I'm fucking mad that you knew it was Aquanet.
Hold for Everything podcast.